Yeah, they don't know what we've just been talking about. They probably won't, because it doesn't actually start until you're like halfway through.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to hear when that actually starts, at which point of our conversation it starts on. Little experiment here, guys.
Well, do you want to see if you can talk to people?
Yes, but there's no point until we know it's coming through and at what point it's coming through.
Or you ask somebody to talk. Yeah,
See, there's a delay, so it didn't have all that I said at the beginning.
Right, do you want to...
Yes, I will now. Is that at the top?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jake, good evening. Mav, or hey, if you happen to be a horse. Well, I have been drawing a horse. Victor Lever, SJ, hey, what's up? We've also got Paul Woods in. Smack that like button, choo-choo. Lyndon, good evening, darling. Your legs are in the way here, dear.
Why, what do you need?
To go down. Valley's 56. Chris as well, good evening to you. It's Grace. Yeah, unfortunately, sorry guys. Your conversation is on, says Si.
She did that
we
deliberately.
can see the grin on your face, says Mav. Yes, because I find it interesting that when you press the live button, even though it's live, it will still only start, like, if you start talking as soon as you press it, there is still a little bit of a delay. So it just proves that what exactly said at the start wasn't even live.
She was being rude, guys.
Who me? No, like Mav said, he saw the grin on my face. Caboose, hello buddy, how are you keeping? Cannot remember your name. Where is my list gone?
Leave your list, just say hello to everybody.
No, because then I can't. If I don't say it by name. That's the whole point of said list. Is to say hello by name, surely.
Paul Woods, sound and vision good.
I'm sure.
Martin Shipman, I hope you'll have a great night of chipping
Dave.
fun. Chipping fun.
You also miss Paul SK. Good evening to you
Yeah.
as well, Paul. Are you new or have you been here before? Are you a lurker? Also, good evening to our lurkers. That's what she said.
Andy?
Where? Oh yeah, howdy folks, not long back from Doncaster. So yes, there is Doncaster on. I don't know if everyone's going to be in tonight. Did you get any goodies, Andy?
Did you see Martin?
Yeah. Are you live tomorrow? Or are you doing a second day?
You know she was going to ask
Oh,
that
you're
question.
doing great, good. Yeah, but he hasn't posted it up, so he might be doing a second day of Doncaster, I don't know. Great enough of a delay that we just saw you trying to cover up. Yeah, it's not the best top I've got, and I've realised that. TAP Car M. Is that hello? Are you new? Paul SK, newish and a lurker. Well, a very big welcome, lovely. We do appreciate all our lurkers, although I always forget to say it. Please know that I do appreciate our lurkers. But it is nice when lurkers reveal themselves as well. So a big hello and thank you for revealing yourself. Kevin! Good evening to you. Just got back from a fantastic but very, very busy festival, British Railway Modelling at Doncaster. Seen quite a few of you have been there today. Wolfsex PW opens the bar and chains up the kegs and bottles of spirits. Yeah, I don't know if Gav's going to be in tonight. He's got a busy time at the moment and we've not actually heard of him today. So you can take his place until he's possibly in. And then we will, you'll give it up gladly. Mav, are you stuck down in the, what's it called? Cellar? Is it still flooded? Todd Armstrong, very good evening. You've been here before, haven't you, buddy? So I haven't got anything planned as such tonight. But is there anything in particular you guys want to see? God, it's not so much better there. So I'm looking at my drawing and getting fixated on that. Is there anything that people want to see? So I've got painting. I could do some tufts. I bought some bottles for that. That is obviously one of the messier ones. Still can't continue on the oil tankers because we're waiting for like the outer bit. Grace, you nearly got me arrested for lurking and revealing myself, says Mav.
Grace nearly revealed herself.
I did nearly reveal myself. But that's not going to happen. We're not going to have a repeat of that. Mountings are not going to say hello. Why did you remove cabooses?
I removed cabooses.
What?
Who did?
Caboose. I have no idea what Rob had done there, possible accident. It said
Have I hit something?
You did. It said
Sorry,
you removed
Caboose.
his comment.
Oh, God. Sorry about that.
Andy T,
Not
very
intentional.
good evening. Gonna lurk for a bit because the footy is still on. On a side note, Wells got a lesson in rugby today. Sorry, Robs. Yeah, we've heard they're not playing that good, but it is a new team. Still flooded. You need to get this toilet fixed. Well, stop blocking it up, Mav. If you weren't blocking it up, maybe we wouldn't have a flooded cellar. But hey ho. TAP car, hello, you're new. Well, a very big welcome. Do you have a name? Or I always like to ask this. I have my book. What?
No, I don't think that's going to go. I don't think it's going to work now.
Oh, would you unplugged it?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work.
So we might or might not have a train line. Yeah, but it did this before where it did.
No.
I didn't hear it even connect, to be honest.
That's because the volume's off.
Yeah, that would be. So, Dad as well, very good evening to you. Marilyn, good evening, sweetheart.
Excuse the echo. Yeah, it's definitely.
I was just stopping talking then so we didn't have much of an echo. You're doing great, brilliant, bird. So yes, very good evening to everyone in. We didn't. Why did we even take it out, or did you take it out for some reason?
Right, bags. I was going to run a train tonight as well.
Well, do you want to, because we're right at the beginning, just...
No.
Okay. Yeah, but I pushed Paul in too hard and can't get him out. He's totally stuck. Hey, he's up on the bar. Don't blame Paul. Echo. So yeah, there was a quick echo while Rob had turned the sound on because he'd unplugged the camera. Even though weirdly before it has actually come alive. I don't get it. Chipmunks with an echo would be excellent. And Trevorville, good evening all. I'm watching with one eye and ear in the right and ear or watching the FA Cup. Who's even playing tonight? I'm not big into my football anyway, to be honest. So I don't actually know. Rob was going to run trains. Yes, happy birthday to Mr. Grimm, who's at work. So yes, it is for Mr. Grimm's birthday today. Not me, Mav, Ron, Pole. Exactly, you're up running the bar, so I don't know how. Timothy, do you like Tim or is it Timothy fully? Just let me know. Because if you prefer Tim, I'll put it down as Tim. But if you like Timothy, well, I'll put it down as Timothy. I've got that in my head now. Those chipmunks. No, that's blue. Where's the black pen gone? Oh, there's your sunglasses you've been looking for. So, Tim or Timothy. No worries. I'll get that written down. I do need to post this again because we are... how many pages are we now? 1, 2, 3... 3.5 pages now of names. So we are getting there. I put Timothy in, I know. The pilot Andy, did you enjoy? Donnie was busy, wasn't it? So yeah, I believe a few people were there, weren't they, today? Glad to see my old chums are okay. Regrettably, it's time for my normal evening at my friends. So good night, one and all. No night, Martin. Thank you as always for popping in. Though it is nice to see you just pop in. Berlin Card Yard. Hello from Berlin. Well, a very good evening to you in Berlin. You're an hour ahead of us, are you? Also, do you have a name, or would you
Do
just
you
like
have
to
a
be-
name? Most people have names.
You say this every time. Do you have a name that you'd like to share that you'd like me to call you? As I have the book here and ready. But thank you for joining in. It is appreciated. Tap card, Tim. Yeah, I've got it written down now, so I'll put Timothy. Christian. Well, Christian, a very big welcome. I go through stages, questioning myself on your name, being completely wrong, questioning myself being right, and then getting it right. So it will take a while, but hopefully I will get it. So thank you for joining us from Berlin. So question for Tim and Christian: what gauges do you model in, if you do model, guys? I'm guessing, Christian, you do with your channel name, but and guys, as always with these new channels, if you want to check them out, head on over, maybe give them a follow. You're a bit squeaky with your nose. Andy couldn't find his own son, Jesus, that busy.
Can you go back where?
Still getting over this. Not there yet. Christian, did you ever thought about building your very own buildings from cards? So we do use the Metcalf card kit. Metcalf. I feel like I'm going to cough again. We do use Metcalf kits, but at the moment I'm really not that good to kit build, kit bash even, but maybe at some point coming. But we do like the Metcalf ones, so they are good fun to build, although frustrating at times. I don't know, all those years of trying. Congratulations, Andy. Here you go, Rob. Thank you, Andy. What?
Okay.
No one said anything, so.
Simon just has.
Oh, okay. It could also be the iPad, to be fair.
And the iPad, move that as well.
Is there anything else?
That's not far enough.
I've not even moved it yet. So Christian does 5.5 foot 1.5. It's narrow gauge on end track. Oh, cool. Nice one. So you probably know that we are double O gauge. We've got a lot of double O's in here. We've got a few ends. Anyone doing TT yet? David Green, good evening to you as well. And Ian Melling as well. I forgot. I saw your name, but I forgot to say. So good evening to you guys. And Ivo's just got back from a train show. How was it, buddy? Did you pick up any deals? Lyndon, I've still got a bad chest as well. Grace, got to go for a blow test. Oh dear, not good. I've not felt this ill since that summer bug when Merwin was in and out of hospital. It's not my physics, and I'm still not right, especially when, you know, we've been doing shifts again. -1 it was the other night, and I wake up the next morning and I can feel it's really got on me. So I'm already going blank on names, Jesus. My brain's dead today, it really is. Not that it ever isn't. So Tim is N and double O. Oh, okay, you've got 2 layouts then, or have you got more? Richard, hello Rob and Grace, what are you doing here? How is Mum? Mum's doing okay. She's getting a little bit worried about her op, obviously, on Saturday. She's just not looking forward to it because she's going to be sedated. So, can you please move your feet? Well, Lyndon, I say. Hot Dog Angry bumped into Colin, Dino, and Pete from Delph by pure accident. Oh, okay, who was it you saw had done a post? Was it Dino that said about seeing Pete?
Yeah.
Someone there had a brilliant idea to bring coal-fired live steam to an indoor event. Oh dear. I bet that was a little bit smoky then. And Richard saying good evening to everybody. Simon, Grace, would you please bring a large pint of Coke, please? It's not me. Paul Woods is taking it tonight. Grace, Martin Shipman is doing TT. Oh, Martin's doing TT. Did not realise. Andy is serving dodgy hot dogs. Dodge Paul Woods. And Christian, I have a small flat and have to build into a shelf my layout. Do you know Tony Northeastern and his incredible scratch process in card and plastic? The name rings a bell, but I'll be honest, I've not been able to really watch much YouTube. It's more Rob that's been watching things at the moment, because I also have my portraits channel to run as well as doing the drawing, so I don't really have as much time at the moment flicking through, but you do more than me, don't you? So, spag bowl pool. Wait, when did we start serving food at the pub? You asked anything else? Oh, okay. Fair play. John, good evening to you, darling. So, how are we all keeping today before we get on to anything anyway, guys? I know some of you have been at shows today. Did you get any good deals or anything that's like poof out there? Richard is 00 gauge for me. So that's the thing. Why don't we actually remind, seeing as we've got a few new in, why don't remind everyone of what gauges we're modelling in? Timothy, moving house. At Paul, both looked down. Sahasa. No, I've not got that one. That could just maybe being thick. Paul SK, I'm attempting TT, but I haven't built a layout since 1984. Are you going to be posting it, or is it something you're just going to do by yourself? Maybe just one for. In answer to Rob, I did make a few minor purchases. Oh dear, I imagine yours you want to keep for tomorrow though, rather than letting it out tonight though, Andy. 00 and HO. TT 120 is Coles. Lyndon DCC 00 gauge starting a new layout. Daz is N gauge. Is it Daz that's pulled his apart? No, Dino's pulled his apart again. I know Dino's pulled his apart again and is redoing. Victor Lebert's 00. Valleys is DCC 00. I think this is always good every now and then, just to remind and new people what gauges. And anybody new, if you've ever got any questions, put them on and we will ask the collective. Alternatively, if you are on Facebook, there is Finiton Central. He's also a channel. He's obviously not in tonight, but he has a channel on Facebook that you can ask questions and things like that if you want more support off of the lives. It's a great community here. Again, a little bit of housekeeping. We do ask for no active swearing. Facebook. YouTube just does not like it. We do get punished for it. Innuendo's absolutely fine. We've already joked about the mountains tonight. It's a hard one, but not directed at me. Obviously, we've got my mountains, but that was purely an accident a few summers ago, leaning over. That's how it came out. But this is non-PC, so if you are easily offended, this might not be the channel for you. But it was Mav that said this is like a bar. This is why we're all talking about a bar. We've said this is like a bar. We're all pulling up, all having a drink and just having a chat. It's not just about trains. So, and Berlin Cudyard, what is your big plan for 2025? So Christian, we've always said we're kind of letting it go as we do. We obviously want to try and get our upper line working. I'm just going to catch a few comments before they disappear. It'll be so bad I'll probably keep it to myself. Oh, don't say that. Also, thank you, mods, for all the links you're posting. 00 gauge for David Green. I got enough minor purchases for 3 live streams. Oh dear. Trevor has the odd 00 locomotive or 20. A few wagons as well, isn't it, Trev? Anthony Dodge, good evening, darling. I model 12 gauge because I have a shotgun approach to my layout. Hate you, really. So, yeah, our plans, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, because you're kind of sorting things out. Getting that upper line definitely working, because that's obviously not been used for ages, which does mean the viaducts, not aqueducts, although technically it is over water. That is obviously needs sorting out. The line there needs sorting out.
An aqueduct carries water.
Fine. Viaduct. So that needs sorting, because we actually, on the back of Penpidden and my mountains, we don't actually have a train line there, or along to like this board here. So we're hoping to get the upper line working. The TMD's having work on it done now. I eventually want to get my farm here sorted, and then we've got this workspace that we will lose because that'll be the town. So, but we do this on the wing and a prayer. It's just what happens. So we don't like making plans because usually we break them. David Green, double O gauge for me, although when I was younger I had the original TT. Testing out my new fleet edition. Someone put AC walls on one of the cars. Trevor, 5 iron ore tippers bought this week. Not that you have a problem or out, Trev, you know. Andrew, Shortbread Express, very good evening to you. It came up short, Ivo. And Snowy, hello, I'm here. Finally. Was somebody grabbing your attention, Snowy? Running the most non-prototypical, consistent ever or in express cars on a freight locomotive, says Ivo. Everyone say good evening still. Are you doing anything tonight, or?
No, I'll do comments.
So yes, if you haven't seen this week's episode, that is out now. And Rob actually did something on the members and patrons live stream.
Something that didn't go wrong this time.
No, you did pretty well, but I think you're starting to get it, aren't you?
Yeah, well.
Don't move for a second. No, I said don't move, and then you move.
What's up?
It's got rubbish on it or something.
Probably need to clean. I haven't set it at all.
I haven't cleaned it in a while. Sorry, that's Rob's watch I'm talking about, not anything else. So yes, what kind of things you kind of want to see tonight? Because I could do more on the church. That does need more. And now we've obviously got the WWS bits. So I can... I'd like a greenhouse and that. Painting, as always. We do still have loads of figures that I need to do. Including the 3D... No, they're not 3D Scenics. That's Jeff. What they're called.
Oh.
Have a machine, do 3D print to it. Model you. My brain's really not with it tonight, guys. So what kind of things do we want to see? I just realised Rob hasn't properly shown his face. You okay, mate? Not used to try to get off hogging the screen.
Makes a nice change.
No, I'm usually not ready, which is why Rob is usually first in. Because I'm usually not ready. Lady
No.
Sky, good evening, sweetheart. How are you doing? I hope you've had a better week, darling.
To be fair though, you're usually making a cuppa.
Yeah, to be fair, I am. I've just got a drink here. That's why I haven't, so...
Well, as long as you're alright, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Who made the cuppas on the last live?
When do the lives go out? In the evening. Whose turn is it to make the drinks?
Right, and who makes some drinks and they don't drink it? Ergo today, oh, you made me a coffee. What happened to said coffee? Go for it, Painting Daniel. Lovely to see you on my live, sweetheart. Hope you're keeping well. And Christian, so I do scratch build my locos on Kato and Mini Tricks motor chassis and my wagons on a pair of bogies. So I can work with curves of 280mm diameter and cycle in an IKEA shelf, getting freelance but fine scale. Oh, that's cool. Have you got videos on your channel? Mav, Grace, from what we saw at the beginning, you weren't ready for tonight. I didn't show anything, did I? Don't say stuff like that, Mav. I didn't show, did I? I like this top, but it seems to ride down. That's my problem.
There's only one way to find out.
I was going to say, this is when we find out I have revealed the blimmin' mountains again. Unless we can say it's a yearly thing, if I have. Who's making a brew? Tea, milk, no sugar. No one at the minute, Richard, unless you're offering. Hi, all Danielson. Hello to everyone. Berlin card. Go for it. Painting. How do? My week was great for me. No bullying happened, RGJ. Oh, brilliant, Lady Sky. Great to hear, darling. I know last week was a bit of a tough one for you, wasn't it? So I am so glad that you've had...
a fair whack.
Huh?
You did show a fair whack.
Oh, for God's sake. Show me.
2 seconds. Getting it paused at the right time.
Sorry. Looks like it's a yearly thing that you get to see the mountains. If you're not on my live, well, you miss it because that's wherever it happens. We're not even at summer yet. I am really impressed. We're not even in summer and I've shown the mountains. But
not completely beached.
in fairness, it is 20 degrees in here, so it is like we're in the summer. So we also have in Chase's Railway. You gave me your name last time, didn't you? But I don't think I wrote it down. Giggle, giggle. Nah, don't worry, Grace, you're teasing. We would have told you. To be fair, you were all gentlemen about it last time. The trip back on the train was full of Millwall supporters coming back from Leeds. So yeah, to be fair, I know you guys would have been a bit like, yeah, your mountains are showing again, and you were all gentlemen.
It's a little step back from that.
Oh, okay.
I can't. You showed a
Mountains
decent amount.
Mark 2.
You showed a decent amount.
Recent in the car channel is for French schooner from 1825. The railway stuff will follow in the summer. Oh, okay. Are you doing it in a shed, in a building? Where are you doing it? No, you did just say in your house. Oh, I'm getting mixed up tonight. Good evening, go for a high. Daz, John, always better travelling back with football fans when their team was won, Andy. Yeah, exactly. It's mountains time, says SJ. Nope, the jumper's back up. The Toon have scored again. So, Trevor, are you just giving me a footy score for those that are watching? True, John, but gee. So, what do we want to see, guys? Nobody said, do I need to put a poll up?
Mountains.
No, we are not seeing the map. That does not go on the poll, and that is not willingly given. Mountains are not willingly shown. They're inadvertently shown.
Oh, ferry.
Yes.
Sidetracking.
Yes.
Mum was asking about the ferry.
Yes.
Irish ferries costs.
Mm.
£53 per stenner at the moment.
Yes.
76 for Irish ferries.
We did tell her it was more expensive. It's ridiculous. Maybe trying to get my money back to fix the port.
Well, their insurance company will be paying out a decent amount.
Ivo going to paint the truck kits tomorrow. Too cold to do work on the layout. Oh, damn. Or anybody at a shed, honestly, we recommend these heaters. It makes such a difference.
Yes.
Mav, seriously, Rob, damn, hits rewind. Yeah, but remember when you've hit the rewind to bring it back, otherwise you're going to be answering comments half an hour behind again.
Mav didn't notice it.
Well,
I'm disappointed.
SJ, can you do some scenic work? So the scenic work, I suppose, would be the church. We've got bits to do on that. What were the choices? Pole dancing sounds good to me. That was not a choice, Mav. Christian, I do it in my kitchen and the railway must be cramped into a shelf. Ah, okay. Get a shed. Get a shed heater, you'll be fine. Mav, do you really want to see Rob pole dance? Do some work on the church, Grace. So that's 2 for the church. I can imagine indeed they're supposedly one of the roughest fans, but would probably start a fight with their own supporters. Is that the heater you've put up?
Yeah. And then I'll be... Oh.
You'll be what?
No, that's right. And then, if someone is interested... where is it? If someone is genuinely interested in that heater, then
church. I'll get the church out in a minute then.
That's the solar panel that we've had landed today for the leisure battery.
Yeah, that you were going to fit and just didn't happen, did it? That's why they do the chanting, Andy. You wouldn't have heard a fight all over the singing and dancing. So yeah, we have even less chance of catching your lives now, Andy, because of obviously our shift times. We always seem to miss it. Because it's when we're going in and getting sorted for work. Church, definitely the sounds of it. Then when I get moving, I will get the church moved over. That's why they do all the chanting. And Dara's locomotive shed. Very good evening. How are you keeping?
What?
Well, no one else has access to our channel.
It wasn't me. Been hacked.
You got it?
Get it back on the live.
No. I ain't getting that on the live, thank you. Things he suggested me doing. And guys, this is one who controls me, so obviously I listen to him. Although that was funny, I remember people, did admittedly say at first they thought Rob controlled me what I wore. Then they soon realised that he didn't have a chance. Especially in summer. I do like my dresses, my low-cut dresses. I'm not going to change. Stephen Cameron, good evening, darling. Hope you're keeping okay. Christian, a shed would be great, but my budget is overstretched by sea and rail going models. Okay, no worries. Maybe. Steady now, Robinator. Maura, very good evening, sweetheart. Help me. Holly hasn't been very well today, so we've had a relaxing day in. Oh, I'm sorry, John. Robert, will you stop it? And how is that mountains with, snow at the bottom?
No, it's clouds.
My wife, Doris, said hello. Well, very good evening, Doris, darling. Caboose, I can't see to get your name. If you've said it, I do apologise. I was convinced I had your name. Unless I do this every time and I'm just... I can write your wife's name so I don't forget that. Did your wife usually watch with you? No, I have its date. Oh, for
Berlin
Jesus.
Card Yard. If you want to keep your kids away from drugs, lead them to model buildings. They'll never have any money for drugs.
Dave and Doris. So Doris's name is now on the list, so I will not forget that.
Andy's. Didn't smell how much BO today. More beery breaths and farts and all else.
If you want to keep your kids, stay away from drugs.
I have just read that out.
Well, I don't know. I'm concentrating. Thanks, SJ. She seems a bit better now. No problem with me. Gladly single. Going to put another set of cards on the trap. Be right back. David. Yeah, sorry, David. So, my brain is not working tonight, clearly. He carries on. You want to see him, do you?
I'm just...
You want to see him, do
no,
you?
you're alright.
So he doesn't want to see him. That's nice, isn't it? Cowboy Steve as well. Hope you're keeping okay. Just lurking on the side while I work on some trees. No worries, buddies. We love all our lurkers.
So you're working on your church?
Yep. Tie Rob to a pole grace. He is about to go off.
I presume you don't want it down there.
Yeah, I'll sort it. I'm a big enough girl.
Wires.
Yeah, and I also want to go away from the screen for a minute, so I was going to move it over and sort it. I will sort it. I'm a big enough girl.
I tell you what, you could go make a drink. That's what you could go and do.
No, I've got one here.
I will literally pour that drink outside.
No, you will not. Careful.
Yep. Yep.
Caboose, I have days like that too. I always have days like that. Mind my hair.
Much better for you guys.
I'm not into choking, thank you. Back that off a bit.
Where will it?
Hair!
There we go. That's a much better view.
Ow, you've caught my hair in that. Where on earth have you caught it? Ow. Ow. I might be tying him to a pot now. a poll even. I am not doing well today. I do, Grace, but I thought they were reserved for Tuesdays. Andy, did you have a good day? And Shortbread Express, a mountain full of shortbread, aka much love. Thank you very much, Andrew, darling. We always like our shortbread supply from you. So, would you like a cup of tea? Haha, she doesn't trust him with the mountains. Well, he doesn't want them, apparently. Rob, behave. Grace is lovely.
Rob, behave. Who said that?
Don't use that on anything. You'll ruin it.
Who said Rob, behave?
Mountain!
What have you just done, Grace?
I don't know.
Knackered me shoulder.
You wanted the mountains. You got the mountains. Are you done now?
Oh, I'm going to have my chair back.
Who has better aim? Do you really want to play this game?
I think Gary knows that quite well.
You know that too.
Grace,
Who has better aim?
Go.
That was close.
It was close. It wasn't hitting you.
Right, I didn't get you, did I?
A real hip slapper, Maura. She doesn't trust the mountain. Rob's in trouble. Rob's always in trouble. Leave our Gracie alone. She's only tiny.
I'm not small. I'm fun size.
John's in trouble as well now. Be careful, Grace, when you're around the freezer. Things tend to be smashed when you're there.
Who said that?
Simon. Why are you showing the mountains, Grace?
Because you wanted them. No one else gets to see them, though.
Caboose, how do I set up my YouTube channel to get gifts like what you guys just received? Caboose, that is that going to be part of monetization?
It is, but you can always set up like something like a Patreon if you can't.
Yeah, Caboose, if you've got enough subscribers to monetize your channel, and when you do your live streams, then people can just drop in, like Andrew's very kindly done there. But you do also have the option of, like Grace said, Patreon. We've got Patreon and YouTube memberships from 99p, and I know Wayne Model Builders just managed to get his, so he's got his memberships on YouTube starting at 99p. But that's an option. Patreon is an easier choice. Before you're able to monetize. Who said that? One word, Patty. Yeah, tell me about it, Paul. Andy, well, I've got a wide angle lens more and I can't squeeze it all in. Is that trying to take a photo of Simon, Andy? Because, it's like you'd have to have like a 10mm lens to get all of Simon in if you're standing maybe about 20 foot back. Let me link that. That's the website to go to anyway. Thanks for the input. Yeah, you're welcome, mate. You're welcome. You're also obviously welcome to... Oh, hello, we have... Come on, Muggies. Come on, Mug. Come and say hello to the gang. Oh, try again. Oh, Circle of Doom. 2 seconds. Why have we got that? Oh. Oh dear. Wait there. We've got an issue.
What's up? Oh, it's warm in here. What's the matter? Stop.
We've got...
Something on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone out the house as well. Did you check?
Yeah, go check the house. Oh, good. Okay, still on and off. We'll try. Yeah, it's not just you, Simon. Trev saw it and Lyndon. Look, come and say hello to everybody. Oh, come on, you fat kid. Come and say hello to your fans. Say hello. It's going on and off, Rob. Picture and sound okay? Because I do have the one thing I can keep it. It seemed like it helped refreshing. Okay, guys, maybe try refreshing it possibly. The only way I've got indication is the network switch, which I can see is working, and The computer's not on it, but there's a wireless access point here. But that's a bit of a worry that that's gone off actually.
Everything's on in the house, okay?
Okay. And pull that too from. All okay. So I'm just going to do one in here as well, Grace.
No, 50, 60. Because the download, it's just what the upload's going to be.
Yeah, that's the issue.
I think the election will get confused.
I'll shut the door. Oh.
Upload not occurred. About 8.
Oh, upload's rotten.
Did you just swear?
No, I said the upload is rotten.
6.
I got 1.
Or were I doing a speed test at the same time when you asked me to do a speed test?
Yeah, well, it should be able to handle it.
No, I know. I got 6, you got 1, so clearly it's playing up.
Well, I was just on here anyway, too.
No, it's not that, it's upload.
That's weird. So, oh yeah, you can, can't you?
Right, I'll be in a minute.
Okay, Alexa, drop out. Yeah, that's a point. Oh, we do have 96 drop frames, but the Alexa, drop out. But the upload is at 10 megs, which is really, really weird. Yeah, thank you for that hint, Simon. So, I don't know. Refresh, no, 5, yeah. Gain defeat, Is it the sound or is Grace in the loo? She sounds like it. No, she's in the kitchen, mate. We don't have an Alexa in the loo. Only because of lack of power. No, see, why would you want an Alexa in the loo? Well, this is Mav we're talking about. Mav would probably have a webcam in the loo, wouldn't you, Mav? Check phone, Rob. Okay. Yes, but it's running at 10 meg upload. But that being actually, that's running up at 10 meg upload. It should be running at 20. Oh, mind you, we're not at 4K, are we? The Gremlins have control of YouTube tonight. Yeah, clearly, David. Absolutely clearly. We haven't had this issue for a while. Maybe, mind you say, we haven't restarted the router for a while, actually. Circle coming off and on. Steve, I don't want Alexa, period. She's too gossipy. And they do listen in. I don't care what anybody says. They do listen in. Mav, who says I haven't, Rob? I wouldn't put it past you, Mav. I really wouldn't. Serious issue still, Rob. That's weird. Oh. We are having internet issues.
Oh, does that mean we might have to...
We have to abandon it.
Ooh. Which is weird.
There's serious issues, they've said, as well.
Which is weird because I was obviously streaming the drawing and it was fine.
Well, Simon has just reminded me about that. That's our upload speed. That's our drop frames.
Yeah.
And the drop frames are at 0.4%. The upload's at 10 meg. Paul Woods is having some fun with it. Yeah, I'll bet I'm gonna blame Paul. I am.
Hey.
It's stable for now, Rob. Voice is not matching picture. Lyndon, try refreshing your page. That's the only thing I can suggest, Lyndon.
What's a bet now? I've come in, it'll be fine again. Just putting it out there.
I don't know. Seems like stable, then unstable, a couple of seconds, stable again, coming and going like that.
We just have to see how it goes and if people...
I'm on the bar. Yeah, the router's behind the bar, Paul. I bet that's what you're doing. You're messing about with the cables behind the bar, aren't you, Paul? Done it twice, Rob. Still the same. Stabilised here, says Anthony. All good here. Had buffering earlier, but corrected itself now. If this does continue to be a pain in the bum, then we'll have to end the live stream because My only thought is just restarting the router. Maybe talk slower to control the upload.
How long would it take to restart it?
Refreshes YouTube all okay now. It's a pain in the backside, Grace.
Oh, okay.
Remember though, you can't see the mouth that Rob talks out of. That's why it's slightly muffled. Yeah, love you too, Mav. You know, I was talking about that wide angle for Simon. They haven't invented a wide angle lens for you, Mav. Reboot router. Yeah, the pain in the bum about that is it's gonna shut everything down. And are you guys willing to wait for 10 minutes, which gives us what, an hour for a live stream?
Will give me a chance to get this set up, but it's whether people are happy for that.
It's not so bad here. Let us know what you want to do, guys. We can either end the stream or just see if it sort of evens out. Because the drop frame rates are also going down now as well. So, no, please don't.
Okay. Mad.
Yeah, it's buffering enough for Grace to get undressed, isn't it? That you wouldn't see it.
Right.
Continue. Stabilise, says Andy. Pretty stable now. If you guys are happy enough for us to continue, I mean, we haven't had this problem since God knows when. Seems okay right now. Refresh third time, seems okay at the moment. Well, we'll see how we go, and if it starts mucking about again, because I know there's no other streaming going on at the moment, because Mum will be watching the Sky Telly. Our telly is shut down. The PlayStation's not on. No, there is nothing else that would be using internet bandwidth.
Nope.
You know, it's not like when your brother was here when he was watching films upstairs either, was it?
No.
We were watching his Pornhub. Continue. It only happens when you talk, Rob. Yeah. Mess off, Mav. Get Starlink. Yeah. What was it? £85 a month or something, isn't it? Put Grace in front of the cam and I'm sure it'll be fine. Quite happily.
Oh, you don't like it when I give you kisses back? You're happy to slob on my face, but as soon as I give you kisses back, it's like, no.
She's talking about the dog, guys. Just bite her, Morgan. You don't want kisses off her, do you?
Thanks. No. Carry on streaming, matron.
You don't want kisses off Grace, do you?
Well, he's just given me a load.
Yeah.
He's literally just given me so many.
Yeah, I know, but he's just saying that he doesn't want kisses off you. I don't know where you've been. Are you going to talk to your fans since they asked for you?
Well, the fact that I'm setting up, it kind of needs to be you for a minute, otherwise this isn't going to get set up. Just putting it out there.
You have to continue. I cancelled hair appointment to watch this.
Oh,
I'm so sorry, Naz. Carry on streaming, matron, says Chris. Continue, says Ian. If you have been saying YouTube been having a few issues the last few days. Well, I know the PlayStation network went down last night.
Oh, that's a point. Look on down detector.
Yeah.
And keep forgetting about
Are you going to
that.
cut the comments while I do it?
My mum is in. Very good evening, Mum.
No.
My little Morgan says Simon.
Morgan.
Rob, you're just jealous because she's kissing a hairy mutt instead of your hairy butt.
She can kiss my hairy butt if she wants to.
Go on then.
Not on a live stream, dude.
Hi boys, my mum says. And Snowy says hello to my mum. Do not reveal the name, Mum.
Of what?
Snowy.
Oh yes.
Just in case, you know what I mean. Although I do feel sorry for Snowy Tuesday. Say a prayer for Snowy Tuesday, guys. Right, I switched to Brighton versus Chelsea. Harris Tweed. Hello, everyone. I'm here as I'm outnumbered with half the family here. 5-1 is not good.
Oh, so we're the second choice. Yeah, love you too, Harris. We'll get him back one day.
And Brian, good evening. I've just noticed you're in as well. You must.
I'm going to get a box for Harris, and I'm going to put it inside an empty box, inside an empty box, and inside an empty box, and I am going to use 20 rolls of parcel tape. Have you thought of undoing the wires first?
Well, I didn't think the wires were in.
Well, of course they're in. That's why it's called wired in.
When did you wire it back in?
Guys, did I not ask her if she wanted me to do it to sort the wiring out?
Because I didn't think it was in.
You muppet.
I didn't think it was in. That's why. I know now. It's fine. I'll just do it this way.
You've been doing butt shaving again, Brian. We are trying that on our channel, Andy.
Butt shaving.
Butt shaving.
Okay, is this going to be like some charity thing?
Ivo, Vampire Den is getting refreshed.
Can we get your butt
Simon.
shaved?
Grace, do you have a sister?
I do actually. A few. Trust me, you don't want to go there.
What the hell is she there?
Which one?
I'll go there.
One's a bit cold.
Not going to say it. Not going to say it. Not going to say it. And Chris, is it in yet? That's what the birds say to Simon. Anthony, it's never good when a lady says, I didn't think it was in. Grace, are they nuns?
No, definitely not.
Wax his legs for charity. You're going to wax your legs for charity, Andrew. Mav, I didn't think it was in. How many times have you said that to Rob, Grace?
Never. What is it with your feet up there? Can you, please,
Can I please what?
move them?
Move what?
Your feet.
What about them?
They're in the way.
Ask nicely.
I did.
You didn't ask the whole sentence in one go.
I did.
What's the point in trying to tickle my feet?
Where is Dr. Evil?
Where
Where is Dr. Evil?
Oh no, that's a whole new other question.
I love that scene, I really do.
And Tony's in the house. Brian, it's when you don't feel it go in. Andy, it's not my ring, it's my wristwatch. Andrew, I would, Rob, I am Scottish. My feet don't stink, thank you, Simon. Rob, did you have a cheeseburger? Yeah, with extra fur, Maria.
Guys, you do not want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to know that conversation. And then everybody comes back and says, yes, we do. And I let your mum explain. Oh, didn't we say it was on Officer Simon?
I can't remember. I ain't selecting anyone to come in and answer that. I ain't that
Simon
cruel.
can have the cheesy fur burger.
Yeah, I ain't that cruel.
Says a lot for your mum, Grace.
No, I just don't want to know. So obviously I have not touched this in ages, to the point we actually have bugs that have moved
Damn,
in.
that's so badly coloured.
I think the settings need changing actually. So we have the deads.
And we have no sound.
Oh yeah? Because we haven't turned it on.
I think Timber's in the house as well.
Can they hear us?
I would think so. I turned the mic on.
Well, I don't know. So I might have to make a new platform because we realised... Oh no! Actually no, that sits on it and levels it. Okay, fair enough. So we actually got the little greenhouse.
I was going to say you're too high a view up there. Way too high.
Well, I can't put it because otherwise it's... I don't know. No, I might put it down and then over. Because I don't want to turn it the other way so we don't have to unplug it. I'm so not prepared here. So yes, this is the little greenhouse. Where did we get this from?
I got it.
Did you? Where did you get it from?
I can't remember.
Oh, that works. So originally we had this little greenhouse before.
Ooh,
and said about trying to put stuff in it because it does allow you to put bits in it, and other people have done with kits. However,
Or was it Harris that sent us that?
I think it was Harris. This is what I'm saying. I'm really not with it today.
Ask Harris, he's in.
Harris, was it you that sent us this greenhouse? With your box of bits? I think it might have been.
I can't remember. All I know, it was wrapped too well.
But what I loved about this is this has got all stuff, including a little tree. I absolutely love that gorgeous little tree inside. Except it's catching my ring light. But there's obviously a size difference between the two. So we were thinking, right, I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board and make a new platform. Because obviously that is lower, which means we could never put it flat. So I built this little wood platform, which I'm still quite proud of, to be fair. Although...
No, Harris didn't send it.
Who was it? Somebody sent it. Was it David? Someone sent this, I'm sure. Was it David Hinks? I need to start writing
No,
this
didn't
down.
I get a load of stuff and I grabbed that for you?
I can't remember. It's on one of the videos. But I've actually just been playing around here and it actually sits inside it. Handley, it actually fits right inside it, so I'm not actually going to have to make a new platform at all. The only shame thing is you do lose that effect I had where I built it as like a little platform. Where before it sat, so it was like, it was built on the wood. The only thing to have in the detail is that you won't see that detail.
The only thing to have...
What?
The only thing to have you won't have.
Yeah, you won't see the detail of it
No,
now.
it doesn't matter, Grace.
My brain's not braining tonight, is it? Clearly. So, yes. Where's the WWF stuff? Because didn't we have a little pond? Oh, I'm lost tonight, guys. So, this is obviously the kit we are making back up. This was the one we've been using temporarily.
Right. Have you said hello to Timber?
No, I haven't. Good evening, Timber. So, that is the plan of... I can't see it.
And apparently, Simon is now your mum's son-in-law.
Oh, okay. Fine. There's no plans to marry there, to my knowledge. Have you met one of my sisters, sir? So, yes.
Ian likes the greenhouse. Mab, it's not the sound that isn't getting turned on.
So, yes. That was an old comment, that.
Brian, what will they say when they think we can't hear? Harris is not guilty. Mab's off for a shower.
To be fair, my brain doesn't work at all. To be honest with you.
Mab, don't forget the spot in the middle of your back. He can't reach that. He hasn't seen it for years.
I still haven't finished this.
Just tonight, Grace. What's just tonight, Timber?
Me not being with it.
John, forgot to say the other day I saw Grace and Rob's wedding photo website. Photos look fantastic. Thank you, John. That's really appreciated, buddy. Grace is normal. Your mum says, when does your brain work? Never. And Digger Evans in the house.
What are you moaning about?
He wants to jump on my lap.
I'm
Simon.
waiting.
Don't know who my better half, but it works out. Brian, did you say brain or bum, Grace?
Right, don't even go there tonight, because tonight I would question myself.
Simon said, I think she said bum.
Oh, don't. They're wind-up merchants tonight, clearly.
Come on then. Why do you need a lap to sit on?
Because he wants the
Oh,
cuddle.
Jesus Christ, Morgan. He's
Daddy.
just thrown himself down.
See, he must want a cuddle then.
And Mark's in the house.
Static.
Right.
Good evening, Captain.
Simon is definitely... It was definitely not heinous.
let's not start on that tonight.
What, heinous?
Yes.
Heinous or something else?
No, don't even go there. Don't even go there, mister. Alexa, turn the shed light on.
I don't know, there's something I need to check. Why have you turned the shed light on?
So I can look for stuff.
What stuff?
The pond.
Okay.
Do you want it for there? Where did we put it though? That was the question.
Grace, have you left the phone near there again?
I don't know.
Bear with it, guys, she probably has left the
Yours
phone.
was there.
Mine's right in my hand. You literally looked at my phone in my hand, you muppet.
Yes, because it was over there.
It's over there.
Oh, Jesus, my head. No, there ain't.
Where's your phone?
How did that heater go on, by the way? When none of it, I don't even know where my phone is. It's nowhere near. Cause
Oh,
it's over here.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not mine.
How did the heater go on?
Yeah.
It comes on, it heats up and throws out heat.
Who turned it on?
I did by talking nicely to it.
Yeah, right.
Ivo, new loco review up now. Perfect silent runner, but very little speed control on pure DC. Simon, it goes boom, boom, and boom, and boom. When Grace is near the freezer, it goes boom, boom, boom. Okay. Harris, a busy day today. Made myself half a dozen playground items. Okay, that's pretty cool, Harris. Ivo, what would you expect from a €160 locomotive?
Oh, that I forgot you have the portable toilets in the site office.
Yes. Maria says she couldn't find a shed light.
There's the allotment stuff.
And new junctions in. Welcome in, bud. Good to see you.
Richard.
I know. Obviously, everybody, it's supposedly 54 minutes of the stream left, and Grace has not even started yet. Yeah, can you come over here? I need to check that. Catch the comments.
Must be fuel. Moggy's mine.
Oh no, the fuel's full.
No, I didn't say it was full. I said it was fine. And clearly it was fine earlier when I had it on. Where were we? Not yet, I don't know where it is. Richard, will you be going to Model Rail Crew? Well, Richard was there last year, so you never know. Bringing him and my wonderful wife. I need to start writing wife names down.
You are special, Grace.
What?
You are really special.
Why?
Oh, it's near to the top.
It was.
It wasn't.
I shook it.
Grace. Trust me.
Well,
It's
what
empty. It's empty.
Well, what on earth is that dial on the side for then?
You were probably looking at it at the bottom. You were probably looking at the empty space.
No, it was just down like that, but he's still like that.
Just down, all the way down.
No, it wasn't. Not.
You muppet.
Oh, Richard New Junction. Gromora, did you see his latest video? All the German stock is together. No, Rob Grace did some... yeah, true. Actually, thank you, Richard. Grace did move some gravel from the path. That's very true. So I have technically done something. Strange girl that's taken you this long to realise, Mum. Didn't you drop me at birth? That was the only thing normal about me is I was on my due date. That's what's made me late later in life. Junction mail is slower than before. Not that, Richard. Mum, you made her like that. Yep. Fight, 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 says Digger. The other Richard Grace, New Junction. Chelsea in front this game. Probably not Brian. I blame her dad. So, we have this duck pond that Rob got from WWS.
What?
That made a weird sound. I think this is resin.
You know when you're going for this driving test?
Test?
Lesson.
Yeah.
Just remember the fuel marker F means full and E means empty.
Right, where do you want this place? Because this is actually a bit bigger than you realise. Unless we move the house along.
No, that's where it's supposed to go.
Oh, she want that whole space up with a pond?
Why not?
Because I thought we were putting benches and that there.
You can still put benches in that.
You want to put them there?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is going there.
Just might have to chop some of the fibre moulder. Because you really wouldn't have it. Take a chunk of that out.
Yeah, I did wonder. Because that's a bit right near the edge, isn't it? That's a bit too near the edge, isn't it?
I'm gonna get some.
You know what?
Not this one, no.
Oh, he's going to get some more fuel because I stuffed up, didn't I, guys? When do I not at the moment to be... My brain really hasn't been with it for a while, actually, to be fair. Not that it's ever with it, but you guys love me and my scatty ways, I'm sure. And I've managed to tangle up my Hoover. Bear with. Oh, I'm not doing well tonight. I'm sure you guys are entertained though. You almost got mountains. Let's get this Hoover out of the way before one of us trips and breaks off friggin' neck. So I've had a bit more of a sort out now that we've got those extra trains, but not that it looks it. So, tips guys for painting this pond. Now, I do have the glue that Roger sent me, the gloss, what's the word of it? The gloss Mod Podge, so I can still create my water look with that once I've got what I want in there. And that is the great thing about that heater as well. When it's running low, you get that, oh, that kind of noise with it. And Flymo, very good evening to you, darling. Hope you're keeping well. SHGP Media, hello from a travel lodge in Doncaster. It's been a while, darling. How are you keeping? I'm sure I've got you in my list, but no, me, I'll be wrong. SHGP. Steve. Lovely to hear from you, Steve. Have you managed to get any bargains? Well, I've has gone quackers now new there. Exactly. Always do. It's good. Yeah, Flymo, welcome to Madhouse today. Hello from me. I'm in Travelodge. Travelodge can't say hello because it's a Travelodge. Yes, it was rammed. Yeah, everyone seems to say it was absolutely manic. My mum said, what did I do? Well, you must be my mother then, because that's what I'm always asking. No.
What?
He was just deciding to...
Can you give him a tap on his bum, please?
No, he didn't know. It's cardboards. Have this one, Morgies.
Wait, could you do a masking?
Morgan.
Just a gentle tap on his bum.
Oh. Not that, but you can have this. So, Morgan likes chewing his cardboard, guys. And I've just caught him from chewing on one of them. As you can see, evident teeth marks. So, that's obviously fallen down. And Morgan thought it was cardboard to chew. So... a lot of hellos. Effingham, very good evening, darling. How the devil are you? And Captain Static, I will say hello, seeing as I didn't say hello before. I hope to get most, if not all, the louts in the bag today, but couldn't get near them all. Back in the morning, though, to cover them off. Poor Morgan. To be fair, he is usually allowed to just play with cardboard, but he's seeing that and thought it was, but it's not. So, little Morgie's got a tap bum. So, I don't know what's going to be the best for getting this sculptor mould off. We'll find out now. I don't think I can bring the camera any nearer, unfortunately. can't without going there. So bear with me, guys. I'm just going to zoom it in a touch so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Because I'm actually starting to do something. Are you impressed? Oh, have you fixed that colour? Because it's
Fixed what?
the colour.
No, I just increased the saturation.
There we go. So that's a little bit closer for you guys now to actually see what I'm doing. So we put this out as kind of like a hill or a slope down, but that's obviously not going to work now. So the only thing I can think is get the blade out. Don't do that because that nearly went in my eye. I'm still going to do that and probably do it again, but maybe I should wear glasses.
Money.
Who knows?
Come on, quicker.
But I am, however, going to do this bit by bit because I don't want to do too much and then have to get the sculptor mould out again. Oh, that is chilly, isn't it?
Yep. You finished with that light?
With...
The light?
Yeah. Technically, you've just used it after me, though.
I didn't put it on.
No, but you used it after me.
I didn't use it.
Oh, so how did you know to go over there?
The torch on my phone.
Shh. You're supposed to support me. I'd love to say I need to catch up with the comments. Phone buzz, there's actually not anything near it, Bri. I think we're just having technical issues tonight. Mick92, good evening, darling. If we've missed comments, please repeat them, guys. Let my Morgan play with what he wants. Oh, so we'll give him some of your train boxes and see what he says. I got a double OCT for my preserve layout for £9 and a new auto coach for £15, which I converted my 2mm layout. Cool. Gus has a box to play with here. So yeah, Morgan's obviously been used, especially lately, to lots of cardboard with Christmas and whatnot.
Chris, don't show on the live, obviously. Microphone.
Well, it's doing it anyway. That is stunning.
It is, isn't it?
That's gorgeous. I love it. So yeah, Mick, good evening. Like I say, if we're missing comments, please repeat them, guys, because I've obviously missed a few. Tunbridge Model Railway exhibition in Kent. Hello,
We had a
baby.
minor technical issue due to the fact that someone thinks full means empty. Empty means full.
Grace can't use the hot wire cutter, so I would say yes, but unfortunately it doesn't really work well with fibre mould. If it was just...
It won't work on fibre mould.
No, that's a problem. Here is the polystyrene, which is why I think you possibly thought that that was. But no, we went from polystyrene to fibre mould. This all here that's painted brown is for fibre mould. So unfortunately it would not work.
Bri, how are the trains, Rob? Yeah, they're all right. I would have shown it tonight, but we're going to have to sort this out so it's permanently plugged in. I would have shown trains tonight, except the train camera was unplugged. And if you plug it in whilst OBS is running, it doesn't pick it up. Simon says he can't play with my train boxes because they're not there. And Mick's saying hello to everybody that said hi. And Mick's just made a lake on his.
Oh, nice. So this was obviously at one point planned to just be made by ourselves. But obviously Rob then found this from WW Scenics. So that's why... Oh, I'll put it there. That's why obviously we're now having to slightly adjust. Because it's a gorgeous little pond.
Can we bring this camera lower? More of a side on view.
No, because I can't bring it over anymore. That's the issue.
You can bring it down.
Yeah, but I can't see how that's going to make much of a difference. I'll show you now, but...
You just might have to flip the camera, that's all.
It's still making the sound.
Yes, because it's got to prime the pump now.
But I think after that, I'm going to have to move the house over. Because originally we'd obviously planned it so there was like a little walkway. So I think now to get more room in for the ponds and a bit of a walkway there, I'm going to have to slightly... I think I'm just going to move a path across there to where it's open and do it here. If I bring it forward a touch, then we're going to have a little walkway.
Your mum is saying ECU?
Round. ECU? I've no idea.
Ian Mellon's got his first layout pond.
Oh, cool. So yeah, I think what I'm going to have to do now then is the house was originally back here, but to make room for the pond and make it accessible, so, you know, your own house, you don't have to go out way round, is bring it forward and across. So the original steps, no, bear with, the original steps are now straight up to the door. And if I move it forward a touch as well, if I do that top step as like the front door step, I've then got a bit of room at the back to make it seem like there's an access path for them to get down to the pond. So
I will have another train show next week, and I'll skip the next one. SHGP Media. I did 22 exhibitions last year. At this rate, I'll have that beat by mid-year. Jesus. Turn the heating off. Timbers Depot at Crew and Gets. I think that's why we enjoy the show so much, because we don't do many, do we?
yeah.
Morgan, you're deliberately sitting in front of the heat? Oh, you can't get on your bed, that's why.
How? No, he just...
He's got 2 pillows on it.
Well, no, he's actually eating cardboard at the minute. No, he still doesn't like it.
No, because there's still 2 pillows on it. You're not listening to me, Grace.
I took one off. You said there were 2. I took one off.
Come on, Morgs.
Alan Reynolds, very good evening to you, sir. That's someone we haven't actually seen for a little while, was Lord Owl. Anyone heard of Lord Owl? I know we were going to go and visit during Rob's birthday, but then obviously we were ill, and to be honest, it was a good thing plans changed, because otherwise we could have potentially taken that over to him, and it wouldn't have been a nice thing to take over at all.
Brian, I'm going to try and visit more shows this year, more up north and west. SHGP Media, I enjoyed it, but I have to travel much further now to see layouts I haven't been before. 2-hour journeys are becoming the norm these days. Yeah, we're the crew wants 2 hours from us, which is why we're stopping overnight. Well, that's one of the reasons. The other reason is just to get together, isn't it? Let's hope there's some meat left at the carvery this time.
Oh, you mean you go to a place that offers every other food and, oh, we've got us a carvery?
Yeah.
Well, that makes the decision hard, doesn't it? Well, carvery.
That was funny, that was. He's on my layout. Who's on your layout, Mick? You mean Lord Owl's on your layout? Timber, there could be blood.
So what I'm actually going to do is use the curve here for this, so if I can get this across, because I've now gained a bit of extra room there. Like we say, nothing goes to plan at RGJ. Got to must say, this is actually coming off easier than I thought it would.
Oh yeah, look, yeah, Lord Al. Okay, Meg. If Anthony Dodge was in the train show I was at today, he wouldn't have money left for the trip back. Tons of great marketing stuff. Cool. And Timber Shed. SHGP, thank you. Mark, I enjoyed the evening with you all last year, Grace and Rob. Including Grace playing on the slide.
We got a nice photo as well.
Including a lot of Markland USA trains. Brian, has anyone seen the fart-powered bog at Wonderland? No.
Oh, we wouldn't have a problem with Rob and Morgan combined.
SJ, oh yes, I was about myself. Adam, I saw the floor plan and list for the Glasgow show in the Facebook news feed earlier. Never realised so many exhibitors and trade stands. That looks huge, Adam. I saw that.
Bigger than gets and all that.
And well done, Alan, on hitting the milestone on your channel.
Oh, yes!
Was it 2,000 or something?
Yes, Al has now hit 2,000, so a massive well done. I know we commented, but I did forget to mention it in here. Ah, that's what we forgot to put on the episode. I knew there was something.
What?
Al reaching 2,000. I knew there was blooming something. You can probably look back at it and know that my head was...
Mark said, yeah, that was funny. I think we should arrange for a Wonderland road trip better with some mates.
That sounds a good idea.
Wonderland, that's the one in Germany, isn't it?
Yeah, we would need to get our passport, so guys.
Well, we could do that as part of that road trip, couldn't we?
Yeah, but then it means we'd have to wait even longer, because... But then are we going to... Do we try and save up and use that as our 10-year anniversary thing?
No.
So that's why I'm still going, guys. Because I want enough room here so I can put foliage and things.
Okay, Simon's just sent me a video and it looks like Lord Alvlavi racing around Monaco. Yeah, I've just done that, Si. Adam, I heard remarks about the quantity of American outline at Doncaster Day too. I had planned to do Glasgow, but logistics are too expensive for me. Now we'll do 3 days at York instead, in its place. Maria's got mine.
Got your what?
I don't know.
Mum's got my knitting needles.
Listen to the sound. I can try.
Oh, bollocks.
Yep, swore. Well done.
Yeah. Well, actually, I thought I'd cut myself. Timber, you got that one. Didn't actually cut myself, but I thought I had.
Brian, you mean?
Oh, I thought it was Timber that said about me cutting myself.
No, it was Brian and his outtakes. Again, Grace, you need a razor saw. No, she just needs to steer clear of sharp objects.
Why are you sat on the floor like a hobo?
Because I'm playing with Morgan. SHGP, I don't remember any continental layouts at Donny today, actually. John, Rob and Grace, can you remind me of the link for the stained glass windows for the church? Yep, sure, I shall get that for you now.
Oh no, I did slightly cut myself. Only very, very slightly. Yeah, Brian's not doing outtakes anymore.
Is he not?
No. He did say that on his last live.
Oh, okay.
Which I get, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, well, you just give him so much ammunition, that's why.
Yeah, true. Although, can we admit that the best outtake he had was me setting my shed on fire? Out of all the outtakes he had, I think that was the best. Maybe to end off your outtakes, Brian, you should do like a top 10. Maybe do a top 10 moments that you captured.
John Penny, that's the link you need. Naughty, naughty Grace. Timber called it. Uh-oh, sweary word. Felt that Grace. Red scenery. It is a BRM show. British is in the name, I guess.
Well, at least it shows my blade still sharp.
Oh, your mum's got her her passport. Dad says you have his laptop. Yes, well, we haven't been up there because we didn't want you to get this cold, Maria. If you want Grace to come and breathe all over her, you go for it. Mick, always cut away.
Yeah, I don't do that. We know I don't.
Even Anothter Anonymous had no American HO. There were remarks, Andy.
That's someone we...
I was talking. Modern outline. I was hoping to see an SD50, but none has the camera.
Anyone heard of Secret Animal Phil or seen it, actually? That has made me think.
And Digger Evans' daughter heard the sweary word.
Oh dear, how old?
Rob, see your phone. I will do in a minute. I'm just trying to catch up with the comments, Bri. Get a Dremel on that plaster removal job before the crimson flows. Oh God, with the noise, Rog.
I'm going to say you'd complain about the noise. Anyway, hi, Rog.
Chris, I don't like using scalpels for tough materials. Prefer a saw or a Stanley knife. We've got both. Maria, call an ambulance. Simon, when I was a Boy Scout, I learned to cut away from myself, but then I had a meeting with a chainsaw and it went, yeah, you can't talk, Simon. You
Yeah.
cannot talk. We've seen the wound.
No, if anything, it feels like a cat scratch because it's very fine.
Well, someone did, but like I said, I was sat a bit. Is a craft knife the best thing to be cutting that with? No, it's not, David.
You know me, I don't exactly use the best tools.
Tough stuff will snap a scalpel blade. Use the standard, yeah? She's 31, so she said it was okay.
Oh.
Not the little girl then.
Not a little baby anymore. Still in Daddy's eyes,
Thanks,
though,
Rob.
maybe.
That's great. You're welcome, John. That's okay, Digger. Grace is 30. The dirty 30.
Who said that?
I did.
You've just thought of that.
Mick, with my like, I used a router and cut into the baseboard 4mm. Yes, well that's what we're planning to do for the river, so we can give it a bit of depth.
Still not quite there yet, guys. Yes?
Digger, she's still my little girl, but she thinks she's all grown up. Paul, what's cordless rotary tool? Yeah, we would, Paul, but the noise would be rather deafening to everybody. Simon, good boy, Morgan. I'm not here for your amusement, dog.
Yeah, you are. You're his human.
You know you are actually digging wood up there, don't you?
No, I'm not. Come and look.
I just saw a chunk of wood.
No, you saw a chunk of fibre mould.
And wood.
No, come and look. The surface is still there. It's still brown.
Ivo, dog wants attention. Dog's getting attention. SSGP, woof woof, wise words. Yep, even the dog's telling her off for using the scalpel. Timber, anything but the scalpel, yep. Peachy's layout with a Rocco turntable and engine shed was very nice. Yeah, like Timber's just said, even the dog's shouting at her. Cleared Mick's ears. Digger, she's digging into your wood, Rob. Ow! Not with a scalpel. Ow! Digger, you've set her off. You've tickled her. Brian, my daughter's the same, Digger. She thinks she's still bouncing when she hits the floor, but came off her bike last week. Ow! That ain't good. What's the dog doing riding the bike anyway, Brian?
Someone's very talkative tonight.
Yeah. Thanks, Knockers. It reminded me to get some new blades for mine. Digger, well, Brian, my daughter is all independent until she needs some money. That's the same with all. Grace, do you want to ask your mum for some money?
Nah, I was just as you said that. Mum, Dad.
Phone buzz. Wait, where is your phone now? Where's your phone, Grace?
I don't know. Still over there somewhere.
Yeah, still over there. Don't know what's going on. I think it's something to do with YouTube playing up, mate.
Why does Morgan sound like he's going to kill someone?
He always sounds like that. Same as all the other. I need to redo the river stream on my layout. We'll have to wait for now as I have some plans for formulating for it. More on that in the future.
Right.
Yeah, Brian's daughter knows not to ask for money. Oh, nasty daddy. Harris Tweed, using the scalpel, you have to keep counting fingers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, dai, si, pedwa, pimp.
You haven't got 10 fingers. You've got 8 fingers.
Oh, shut up.
You have 8 fingers and 2 thumbs.
All right, smart. Nobody likes a smart so-and-so.
Maria Prescott, Grace and Rob, it's time you gave me some. Yeah, right.
Well, don't blame me that you got conned into getting the knitting stuff. That was Dad
Digger.
and William.
Digger, how did you get that to happen, Brian? My parasites always ask for money when they go skint. You know the trick to doing that, Digger? Ask them for money and they think you're skint, so they won't ask you. Flymo, they're the banker dad, mine too. Anthony, well, need to get some work done. Take care, stay safe, everyone. No worries, Anthony. You look after yourself, buddy. Thank you for dropping in.
And love to Joyce as well.
Roger, now what I'm watching is while I lay 20mm foam board on top of my baseboards, everything laid onto the foam. Use a nail sander. Again, noise. No, she asks for help all the time, but she's very good with the money. There it goes. Using a chisel, you have to watch the back of your hands. And we've got sharp chisels here, and I'm not trusting me with those. I ain't letting you touch Dad's chisels.
I already have. There is video evidence of it. When we did the...
Why are you taking such a huge chunk of that?
Because it's what I need to do, because that is on the edge. So I need to bring it across.
Yeah, well, you didn't want it that far back.
Well, where did you want it then? Here? So I've just moved more than I need to.
I showed you what to do. There, it's fine.
Yeah,
I
well,
didn't say move all that. And if you'd have used your brain, you could have even done that.
and there's not a lot of room for people to walk to it. That's why I did it here, because it also fits in with this curve more, and people can then...
I'm taking too much off.
I can put more on.
No, forget it. Bigger is a long story. But yeah, that's the advice I've seen. To make everybody think, stop asking you for money, you ask them and they think you're broke.
Right, so that's gone about there then. Right.
Nail files, yeah, that's another good one.
What?
Mark, in the meantime, I've almost finished the platform glue station, so hopefully there'll be a new video about it on my channel very soon. Insomniacs, please take note.
Where's my brown?
Where's your brown?
Yeah, my brown.
Next to the pink. That was quick.
You turn that, not me.
It depends which one you want to go for, as to which way you turn it. Harris, keep on shopping, the house will subside. It will. Trev, nice scar on the back of my left hand from a very sharp wood chisel when I was at school. Luckily the ambulance station is next to my grammar school. You're lucky it's not these days, mate. You'd still be waiting 3 hours.
Yeah.
Right, I jumped into my kids. If you can't afford it, don't have it. Very wise words. Digger, apart from the youngest boy child, he has no boundaries, but he has special needs. Oh, bless. And we have... Oh my god, even Loki is tipping her head as to what you're doing. She's...
Tipping her head?
His head.
You're getting as bad as man.
He is tipping his head watching what you're doing.
Loki, baby.
Snowy's just sent a video.
Oh, yeah.
And Dan Sterling's in the house. That was your cue to say hello.
Oh, yeah, hello.
Jesus.
My brain went there.
No, your brain didn't
Isn't
go...
here. It doesn't exist. I think every day I'm losing more brain cells, you know.
How can you do that? You only had 2 to begin with. Digger, that's good, Brian. Most of mine are usually okay. The youngest boy child and the girl child that run out of money too often. I did indeed, Andy. One more video. Oh, shut up knocking yourself. I told you get banned if you carry on with that, Mark. Stop knocking yourself. You never do that because there's always someone willing to knock you. Down, Wintry Tanner Models, good evening.
Who?
What?
Models.
See, Mark? Andy's already said he likes them. So shut up.
Shut up.
Right, they know if they have to ask me, it's because there's nothing else they can do. And Paul Wood's glaring at Mark. Yep, we've had this conversation before, Mark. Adam, lucky one Trevor, did the same in art class. The art teacher was very pale. It was just 2 fingers ends that copped it. I had the feeling back. Ow. And Dan's updating his CV while watching and running trains.
Well, we would have watched trains running here tonight as well.
Yeah, I need to just put that USB cable into the back of the tower. Brian, please don't get me wrong. I'll never let my kids struggle. No, but they do have to learn not to come running, don't they? Except when they really need to. I do agree with that. But in the very last resort. Simon would have painted by now. Well, you can keep your new son-in-law.
Yeah, Simon also would have painted it pink.
Yes. A large glob of pink. John, Mark, I agree with Rob. Your videos are great. Don't ever knock yourself. People out there that do that, but those that do aren't worth your weight, time or energy. Very well said, John. Mark, stop it!
Do I need to slap him?
Can we get hold of Lord Al?
Why?
So we can go round and slap Mark around the back of the head.
You mean Alan? Alan's the one who lives by him. Lord Al lives by us.
Oh yeah. Alan,
Al.
drive round to Mark, please, and slap around the back of the head for us. Chris sharing a bargain local rails. Oh Jesus, that is bargain. Bright yellow too. Yes, Rob, now look at your phone. Alright, Brian, I forgot, I'm sorry. Bri, that's the video that Simon sent me about 20 minutes ago, bud. Sorry.
As soon as I heard it.
Trev, I was fine up until the woodwork teacher put my hand under the cold water tap, then it hit the roof.
Oof.
Ouch. Ivo, is that pulled plaster, foam or plastic?
I think it's resin actually, because if you look underneath, I think it's actually the same material as the innard for the paint station.
I shall find out for you.
That's what it feels like, and with the shiny bit, I think it is.
Resin. It is resin.
Yeah, I thought so. So this is actually the airbrush
Dan,
paint.
what we're making tonight, then chaps, looks like a pond. A mess, probably, Dan. Timber.
Thank you.
Who wants a cheap banana, Chris? Adam, and you are miles away from the blood mess. Paul slaps Mark S hard. Ivo, it's resin. Good mark. I sent it over 20 minutes ago. Right, okay, bear with me, Bri, because I am now going to check something to see who sent it first, whether it was you or...
So I know I'm always slower and definitely slower than Simon, but I'm actually finding by building this up slowly,
2023.
it's actually giving me that more natural effect.
To be fair, Brian, Simon beat you by 3 minutes.
So
Simon, it's okay, Brian. It's okay to be behind a Dane. Bigger, Mark, you make some rather splendid videos, my friend.
So yeah, this might be a bit tedious to you guys, but I think this is really enabling me to
It's two-part resin.
make
Trev,
it a bit more natural.
you need Simon to paint the ducks pink.
Yeah.
Chris, I do tend to order with the resin. Adam, so did mine, Trevor. Then the bleeding went wild. Then the teacher went pale. Yeah, why you would run a bleed underwater? I don't know.
Because that would make it look a lot worse as well.
No, it would make it worse. Full stop. Dan, an LNER Gresley K3 class now running up to 3 months on shelf. Sweet. Simon is usually quick. Whoa, touche, mate. Well done. Well done.
So
You've heard those rumours as well, have you?
So what do you think, guys? Obviously, it's always hard on camera to get it across. It looks a little bit redder to you guys. But do you think we've kind of got that natural look effect now? That's why I've kind of been dabbing it on, although I need to... Oh, that's the point. By doing this, I'm actually taking bits off, which I can go against and brush it with a lighter bit.
John, sorry I've already asked this previously. How big did you say the layout is, Rob? It's in a U shape, probably about 8 foot down, 12 foot across and 8 foot up, I think. Simon, winner, chicken dinner. SJ, that's bacon dinner for you. The ducks are at Aylesbury at the moment, says Roger. SHGP Media, I've got to shoot. We'll check in again as another stream soon. Take care all. You look after yourself, buddy.
Lovely to see you.
It looks like it's made of wood, Grace, says Dan.
Well, that's alright then.
Simon, don't need to waste time. Life is not forever, you know. What type of wood should that be?
I have no idea. Wood?
Looking good, Grace, says Richard. Maria is obviously so far up Simon's derriere at the moment because she wanted it pink.
Oh, yeah, you wanted it pink, Mum. Right, so I'll bring you pink stuff to the house then. Yeah?
Usually outside wood turns grey or green.
Yeah, I think this I'm going to do more like a newer. So a little bit warm with like your wood chips and your different...
Alan, I've been mod podging some recent bridges with Chris, but it's Saturday night and I'm getting smashed. Don't blame you. Chris, that reminds me, I didn't have any tea tonight. Roger, always best to give resin-based models a coat of primer.
Yeah, I only thought about it after, Rog. To be honest with you.
Well, these people do keep telling you, Grace, and you don't listen.
Well, we only started talking about what it was actually made of once I was already painting it.
They literally told you before about priming things.
No, I know. And we've only just thought about what it's made of.
Chris, me too, Ellen. A few ciders and then a few more. And if Jimbo was around, he'd be having a few gins.
Yes. He is out tonight. And enjoying himself.
Mark, you get smashed every night, Alan.
Warm beer though, it's got to be warm.
Yeah.
We know that. If you ever buy a drink for Al, has to be warm, guys.
And Alan, don't forget, when you park Vanity at Crew this year, you need a little bit of space behind yours so I can park mine. Brian, I wish I never gave up alcohol. Oh, mix on the beers too.
Although we might need to fix our ducts a little bit because we've got spare bits of resin that need cleaning up.
Rog, paint the ducks yellow, then we can have a bet which one reaches the far bank first.
That's kind of like a mutant duck, so I've got to fix them up a little bit first. What did Rob say? I have no idea, I wasn't listening to him.
That's your problem, because you don't listen. Prime resin.
Oh, and you remembered?
I don't paint.
You're the one that bought it.
For
me, you could have seen me starting to paint it and gone, Grace, you know this is resin, seeing as you bought it, so how do I know what the material is?
Google is your friend.
Why do I need to Google it when you got it?
Ian, it looks good. The bloke on say hi, don't. Grace, you can practice with the primer on Rob's face. A good facial mask.
Okay.
I have to layer it on pretty thick with yours, Si. Trev, been a few cups of coffee to keep me falling asleep watching this football.
Oh, his head fell off.
You killed a duck.
No, I was clearing whatever, and it's probably got knocked.
You killed one of the ducks.
No.
You know I'm going to send you the bill.
The only thing I've got to say for this kit, because like we say, guys, we're open and honest, is I don't think I get it's tiny in detail, but I'm not as happiest with these ducks.
Not a good. You were right, Ben Rob says but yep, not good, Jane.
They've not come out that well, unfortunately. But it could just be.
No, it's Saturday night. I go flying every Saturday, so pardon if I go gaga later. Paul Woods, always prime resin.
So I might drop Martin a message in case it's a misprint.
Brian, watching football will send me to sleep. Air bubble in the head, says Ivo. What's that, Grace, yeah? Simon, Brian, your working hours send you to sleep. Richard, call the RSPB. Trev, duck soup on the way, or the RSPCB.
Oh, I'll give it to a local Chinese. I do like my duck chow mein.
Paul Woods, Brian, I thought counting sheep send you to sleep. Brian, Simon, I will admit I'm shattered. Chris, bit of super glue will do the trick.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, she'll probably glue it on backwards.
Or you can glue it back, seeing as you repaired me horse.
Exactly. The horse whose leg you were going to glue on backwards, you mean?
No, I wasn't going to glue it on backwards.
Yes, you were.
No,
That's
I
the right
wasn't.
way to hold it, Rob. Is it? No.
No, I might still drop Martin a message though, because I don't know if this print's slightly failed, you know.
Bad work, always blames the tools.
No, we've always said we'll be fair with brands. If we said everything good about WWS, would that not seem a bit fishy? It's ducks, but not fish, but...
Find your bed, buddy, says Brian.
What?
Rog, If you're going to use resin water effect, best to remove those quackery and replace with some better ones that bit on top of the water. Mark, is that conductular?
What do you want this rock as? Grey, yeah?
Like a darker grey than what you've done on the hills and that.
I've done on the
think.
hills.
Like a granite effect rather than a slate effect. Or a brown
Well, that
effect.
was purple. Do you want this slate of Payne's grey? See what that looks like.
Try it. Can I give you a piece of advice first?
What?
Paint the water first. Otherwise your rocks are going to be dribbling into the water.
No. You paint first and then add that last step.
Oh, it's alright. I've got it backwards, sorry.
The only thing is this got a bluish tint to it, so you're going to have to let me know. And
Simon, Grace, you can still prime it when the paint is dry. No, Treb, I have a headless Mekon that needs its head super glued back on. Oh yeah, Grace, don't knock that heater at all, by the way.
Hmm?
I said, well, if you go down there, don't knock that heater at all.
Why?
Because I might have brimmed it.
Oops.
Bri, Simon, we never got a thank you, so next week no overtime. Oh dear.
Who never got a thank you?
Bri.
For what? A job he's been on.
Mm.
I actually think I know what I can do. I think I've got a plan. Tell you what, this camera does not like whites though, does it?
No. We'll remember that next week, buddy. Grace, you might duck my Sunday dinner.
Huh? We don't get Sunday dinners anymore.
No.
Don't be mean to us.
Simon, Brian did a 13-hour work day with no thanks. Jesus.
Not being funny, I get people are being paid, but it's not hard to actually say thank you, is it?
Paid.
Huh?
There's a Lego Roses set.
Yes. Did you not know?
No.
See, you could buy me a Lego rose set, and that way they're not going to die.
Yes, but what's the reason I have to buy your flowers, Grace?
No, they're not. You're not buying me flowers. You're buying me a Lego set.
What is it? It's a rose, it's a flower.
Right, but it's a Lego set first and foremost.
But it's still a flower.
It's a Lego set first and foremost.
Maria, Grace has a plan. We're all in trouble. Trev, sounds like a short day. I often work more than 24 hours at a time when I was frontline IT programming support. Jesus. Adam, not Mekons. I've not heard them for a while. Heard of that for a while. Who the heck was it? The Mekons, and who was the hero? Dan. Was it Dan Dare? I used to get the comics faithfully. That heater is so polite, isn't it?
I know.
Well, Morgie, if you're not going to use your pillow, I'm going to use your pillow. Ow! I just smacked Morgan in the chin.
Meanie.
Dan Dare. Yeah, I thought so. I used to get the comics faithfully. Rob, buy her a Lego Doblo. Dublo. Yeah, well, there's a reason. That if I have to buy her flowers, there's only one reason for it, and I don't think she'd like it.
It's Lego. It's not flowers.
It's a rose.
It's
a flower.
Lego.
It's a flower.
It's Lego. It has a part number.
What's it make into?
Flowers.
Right, there you go.
Lego flowers.
Flowers.
Lego.
Eagle Comics is Linden. Chris, when I was a teenager, I worked for a catering company. Often did 4 a.m. to 4 a.m. shifts. Jesus. Roger. Dan Dare was the Eagle Comic. Eagle Comic. Simon. Trevor, it wasn't me. It was Brian who did it. Richard, it's a Lego flower. Roger, got 2 Dan Dare 1950s pocket watches. Cool.
Wow. That sounds amazing.
Trev, one of my many collections is a collection of Dan Dare books and models. Awesome. Trevor, on my last workplace I had 2 weeks with a total of 125 hours. So I know how it feels to do long hours. Yes. And make yourself poorly.
Oh yeah.
Adam, not seen that one for decades. Dan Dare. I'm in the 2000 AD and Judge Dredd age. Brian doesn't know who Dan Dare was. Jesus. How old are you, Brian? I thought you were about the same age as me.
I'm going to say I don't, but I can be excused.
And Victor Levitt's shooting off.
No, no, Victor.
You take care, buddy.
Oh.
Circle of Doom. Jesus. What's that saying? Yeah, it started buffering again, Grace.
Oh yeah?
It's 9 o'clock anyway.
I was actually really into this. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you want to see if it settles or?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Because I haven't seen anyone else say it.
Yeah, a couple of people have. Sam gone. Mark, I was at work longer yesterday because my van broke down again midway through my afternoon run. I never got any thanks though for getting the shopping up, etc. when he got to the store. Jesus. Rog, also had my collection of 1950s Dan Dare radio station with wired space intercoms. Sweet.
Right, how are we doing on the video, guys?
Yes, people are saying, others are saying Circle of Doom. Let's call it, Grace.
Oh, okay.
Because it is 9 o'clock, isn't it? And we are up early.
Ectodoctus, I'm really sorry, darling. We are actually heading out for the night. We're taking it as our week break, aren't we? There should still be an episode. I might do this for the episode, actually. To be honest. Just as a way to,
Suppose nobody remembers Muffin the Mule and it wasn't a sexual offence. Right, so if Paul Woods can do our usual for us, please. It's coming and going like earlier. Okay, mates. Yeah, we're going to call it for tonight anyway, so I do apologise. Once we shut this down, I am going to go and restart the router. So if Paul Woods wants to jump in and do his usual, and everybody starts saying night to each other. We do apologise that we have had internet issues tonight. Lord knows why. This is going through the PlayStation Network servers.
yeah.
So thank you very much for all dropping in. Andy, Andy, are you doing a live stream tomorrow? Or are you back at Doncaster? I can't remember.
No, he is. He posted it. Did you not?
Oh, 2 seconds.
He did post it, darling.
Okay. All right, bear with. I'll just
Sorry.
let's get that done really quickly. Oh, it's not working.
Maybe YouTube is on the blank tonight then. I'm just doing this while Rob's doing it anyway, guys, because it needs doing. And I was actually into it tonight.
I'm not sure if it's us or YouTube, you know. Because it won't even let me bring up... Andy, drop a... Oh, I think he has done. Thank you, Andy. I was just going to say drop your link in. But again, guys, really sorry about the internet problems tonight. I do question whether it's YouTube or not. But yeah, so we shall catch you in 2 weeks' time. Andy is live tomorrow, and SJ is live a week tonight.
Yeah, I had no issues on TikTok, did I?
Could just be YouTube. So yeah, oh yes, Paul has done the 1 minute warning. So take care, guys. Thank you, and have a great rest of the weekend.
Good night, all. Have you got the facts? I'm really getting into that as well.
Alexa, set a 30-second timer.
It was one of those I was going to say, choose you want to continue in.